Hello.
Hello, boys.
What's
Bye-bye.
happening, dudes?
Nothing much.
Is everybody doing well, I hope?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're recording.
We are
Recording
recording.
in progress.
We have begun here the de-Christmasing, the
Ah,
the undecorating, which is this all has to go somewhere because it came from somewhere, but I don't know where it goes.
hmm
Yeah.
Mhm.
I saw at Aldi they have these Christmassy boxes that are meant for decorations and lights, and I was like, oh, it's probably a good idea. Like what you just said. Like, where do they go?
Mhm.
Someplace, somewhere, some box.
No.
hmm
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 I don't know. I don't know.
We have 3 plastic tubs, 3 bins, and the rule I have told no one is if everything can't fit into those 3 bins, I secretly start throwing stuff away.
Nice.
Don't tell my family.
First come, first served. Like we have like the general Christmas ornaments, and then some of the
hmm
more sort of personal, meaningful ones, and those
Sure.
have a place. But the big like the glittery and glitter is very very low on my list of things I
Oh,
like.
oh,
It may
oh,
be the lowest thing. And every
right.
time the kids in this ornament with glitter, like it is literally the
Put a towel down. Put a towel down.
I know. Come on, guys, come on. Whatever.
The camera doesn't like staying in focus.
No,
There
it
it is. There you're
doesn't.
back. You're back.
There it goes. All right.
You look like a memory for a second. Like, do you remember? And then
Yeah,
he comes back in
yeah.
focus. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
do do do.
Yeah.
Do you
Flash.
remember 3 minutes
Oh.
ago? Do 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 do.
Oh, hey everybody. How's everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, we're starting to undecorate. Wait,
Hmm.
we just did
Mm,
this. It's the
mm.
deja vu episode.
Yeah,
Yes,
2025, y'all.
it's here.
Yeah, do we have a plan? Does the MPZ listening party have a New Year's resolution?
I actually have been thinking about this, and I was thinking like what I mean we've had almost a full
Mm,
year, like
About nine
I,
months. hmm
yeah, like just developing more bits and ideas, stuff that plays more to our strengths. I've been getting excited. My plan today was to work on some of those ideas when I went to my
hmm
writing location this morning, and I forgot. I took nothing of what I needed, so I got to this place and I just had my phone, and so then I just looked at my phone and did absolutely nothing, just a waste.
So playing
uh,
to our strengths, what we're thinking is biting social commentary.
Yes.
mhm. Hard political
Mhm.
stances,
Yeah.
conspiracy theories galore.
Yes. And the
Mhm.
hottest, juiciest celebrity
I
gossip.
know we cover
Yeah.
it all. It's,
Sometimes at the same time. Well, I
mhm.
hear that.
Hmm
Tom Cruise
That's-
is
mhm.
a space alien. Now, hold on.
hmm
He's a good space alien.
Yeah, one of the good ones.
He's a hot
Mm.
Yeah.
space. He's hot.
Yeah.
Hot space
Yeah.
alien.
Hat is saying again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no. I think, yeah, you know what? I take that back. I do have for the show, I think we can, and I'm just going to say it. I say we double our listenership in the next year. Double.
Mhm. And where are we at currently if we were looking at our Podbean followers?
One or two, depending on the week. So I
Mhm.
think we can do it. I think we can do it. I did catch, get this, my wife listening while she was getting
Oh.
work done in the afternoon.
Mhm.
She has not started until now. Thank you,
Mhm.
honey. I
Mhm.
love you. Mwah,
Okay.
mwah, mwah. So we're well on the way to going from
Hi,
two
hi,
to
Bill's wife.
four.
Mhm.
Well on the way from 2 to 4
From two to
listeners.
four. Well, according to our Podbean statistics, we actually have 8 followers. But I
Oh.
don't
Okay.
know if half or any more of those are real or some kind of like
Mhm.
pod bots. I don't
Ah.
know.
Sure.
Or
Sure.
sympathy
So
follows.
yes.
Yes. Or someone who has 2 accounts
Yeah.
Could
and
be.
followed us twice.
Neither three of us have
Yeah.
those 3 accounts.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
none of it. Yes, it's us and 2 more people. Oh wait, we could maybe double.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Because doubling 2 to 4 sounds much more doable than 8 to 16. Let's be honest. That feels like a mountain.
Do I
I
don't
may
even
have to
know
get my
16.
sisters to become followers.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like you don't listen. Just follow. Don't listen. It's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't say like. I didn't say enjoy.
You don't have to heart it or anything. Just you know.
Does everyone have a dummy email account they use for registering for websites and never want to go back to? Am I the only one?
No.
All right. You do or you don't. I'm not the only one.
I do not. I do not. I do have several emails that it keeps tripping me up. Just yeah, I have different ones that I have to.
Yeah.
One is meant to be for like business stuff and other stuff, but it's all
Yeah.
it's a mess.
Well, I have my primary email account, and then I have my old email account that I migrated away from, but still kept it, my Hotmail account. Anytime I
Okay.
go to a website I don't want to go to, and it's, well, you got to register if you want. I just use that email account.
I do the same. I use my Hotmail for that, and also like any sort of bills or medical things. I don't want to go into my, like I'll check it. I'm not gonna. I don't feel like going to my, getting all clogged up with,
Yes.
too important enough stuff.
I don't want it full of bad news. You kidding?
Yeah,
Full
come
of
on, man.
past due notices.
Yeah,
No,
it's
thank
like
you.
interesting. Oh, I went to my junk mail in my Hotmail. No, you'll never see that money.
You'll
That's
never
never
see
going.
that one.
Never.
You'll never see that.
Suckers.
So to all of our people
Dude,
who aren't following, you can just use your dumb, your junk mail, your Bobby's medical history email address.
Right.
Please. Mhm.
We did discuss at one point paying to have a bot farm like the show.
Mhm.
Priced it out a little bit. Maybe we discuss that again. That may just be a fun thing to just do and then talk about week to week, like how the bot farm is doing. A bot farm update.
Purely as a bit,
Boop, boop, boop,
not
Yeah.
anything legit. We don't want followers that way. It's purely just a joke.
Mhm.
Exactly. And I want they all need to be, this is not some college kids bot farm. This is an Eastern European proper bot farm. And we can have a segment. We'll get a robot singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm in a robot voice. And we'll track the progress of the bot farm.
Let's do it.
All right. Green light.
All right.
Danny?
I'll put it in the running order. Bot farm tracking.
Bot farm tracking. There we go. All right.
Like the weekly farm report.
Yeah.
We have been gained 17,000 bots.
Wow.
It had a lot of rain in Estonia, so the bot farm they couldn't get to work. The bot farmers couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know, something.
That's funny.
Something,
harvesting listeners.
Weather. Yeah.
Now, when these things go up on YouTube, how's the where listenership on that? Just out of curiosity.
Just from the like the views are pretty under 20 for the most part, usually single digits. I'm trying to use the YouTube link more just to see what happens if we get more views that way. So who knows?
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
good.
So we need a starting point for the bot farm
Ongoing
experiment. Yeah. See where we are now, and then maybe we'll compile our numbers, and then we'll initiate Operation Maximum Bot Zone, and and we may spend tens of dollars on a bot farm. I don't know what our bot budget is.
Bot budget.
I
like that. Sounds fun.
Yeah, what our robot budget is.
Robot budget. What budget?
Annie.
Behind every great robot stands a great inventor. Probably with asthma.
Yeah, so I was I didn't really want to talk about New Year's Eve because I'm assuming no one did anything exciting
No.
Yeah, we're past that age, I think, of true excitement. Otherwise, I would be like, you guys got to hear about this crazy night. No, it was, but I was, maybe you've seen recently in the news, and this is sort of a have you seen, but the FDA, the Surgeon General put out the Surgeon General wants to put a warning now about alcohol, that it
Mhm.
has cancer causing uh things in it, that like breast cancer, and I forget which other cancers are affected by it. And I thought it was like a perfect, like just in time for New Year's Eve that they put that out. Like, great. But
Department of Party Poopers.
yes, but I think of like all the different like cigarette warnings and stuff. Like, how about all those fun ads that if the Surgeon General gets her way, like you could see a warning at the end of like a really fun Bud Light ad,
Mhm.
and that would be just be.
Yeah. Are the twins going to visit you in the hospital? Not likely. Not
Mhm.
likely. Don't remember the
Yeah.
ad with the twins?
And the
Mhm.
twins.
Beer
Yeah,
commercial.
that's going back. Even
They're like, what's up? I've got bad news. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
uh,
Bud.
Yeah.
Bud.
Yeah.
Bud, you've got cancer. Yeah.
Mhm.
Bud.
Why
Enoma.
are the Clydesdales in my yard? Why are the Clydesdales here?
Where's the Clydesdale being taken?
They're pulling a hearse, like one of those old timey hearses.
Oh,
Not
ooh.
oh,
Ooh.
oh no.
It did. I think one thing, if you go through the data, it did mention, like,
I did not go through the data.
there were some charts. They thought it'd be a good idea to have charts, and one of the charts is like how much your cancer risk goes up at 2 drinks a day, and it's like, do we know what typical consumption is? Is 2 drinks a
Mhm.
day to me seems a little much.
To you, it does, but I
Like, so what
mean,
percentage of the population is having 2 drinks a day?
well, that's the thing is like every like I say everyone, I use it as a general term. Like everyone seems to think they know what, like, this is what everyone is like, and then it's
Yeah.
just you can't make those blanket say like because I remember I had a doctor asking me about how much I was drinking, and
Mm.
I got this was in when I was in Los Angeles, and I got really self-conscious of like, am I drinking a lot? Am I drinking too little? Am I like, oh, I actually don't
Yeah.
drink a lot? And
Yeah.
I think I at that time I'm living alone in Los Angeles. I go out once a week and have a few beers, but that's the only, I have alcohol in my house, but I'm not really drinking ever alone.
Mhm.
Well, you were setting
Yeah.
us up for, like, being a souse, living in Los
Yeah.
Angeles by myself,
My only
chasing the
friend was,
dream, doors shoved in my face, closed in my face at every turn.
I heard bourbon makes your voice
Mm.
deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching my career. That's what I'm watching.
Yeah. Well, also it could be like, does it average out to 2 drinks a day? Like in a week, it's like I have 14 drinks, but just at once.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
two
yeah.
a day. But it's like
What's
that may be too
worse?
much. Yeah. What do you think? I don't know. It's like I don't know. Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much for that one
day.
day.
Yeah.
Well,
But for Monday through Saturday or Monday to Thursday, no problem. Friday's bad. Saturday, Sunday, it's fine.
Mhm.
Huh.
Well,
Okay.
this ties back to something I brought up a couple of episodes ago when I talked to my doctor and told him about I had a 2 liter for 4th of July,
Of
and he was
Coca-Cola.
just of Coca-Cola, yeah,
Mm.
and he was just absolutely just flummoxed, just like it looked like he wanted to quit on the spot. And so it's just like, am I a binge Coke drinker? I don't have a Coca-Cola every single day. It was
Mhm.
just before that, it had been a few days since I had a soda. And but yeah, maybe it's like sort of the same thing. Like the doctor would rather have you have, I don't know, half a beer a day than just chug, a whole case of beer in one
Mhm.
sitting.
Yeah.
It's like that. What's that bumper sticker or the t-shirt's like, I don't have a drinking problem. I drink, I fall down, I get up. No problem.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That used to be cute.
Yeah. It's like someone shows up at the doctor with like that on like a trucker hat and then another T-shirt that's like, oh man, you're just like you're a wreck. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's funny is it's like that kind like, we sort of grew up in the Chicago improv scene in our 20s where there was quite a bit of alcohol consumption.
Yes.
And a T-shirt like that, I would have seen that on someone closer to our age now.
Mhm.
So it's just like the idea of like, oh no, you have a serious problem if you're maybe you're wearing that shirt ironically. I don't know, but maybe not.
I don't know.
Take a quick moment to say MPZ does not judge your drinking habits.
No.
Please drink responsibly and
As long as you follow the podcast,
Mhm.
I don't care what you drink or how
much you drink.
You know what? Who's a better drinking buddy than this podcast?
Oh, that's funny.
I encourage you to have as many beers daily as you listen to each podcast.
This is at least a 3-beer podcast. Let me just say.
Yeah. It gets better, funnier the more you drink.
Yes.
In fact,
pretty
it's
sure.
time to crack open that second drink.
Just about now.
Yeah.
Beer sound
Like right
effects.
on
Here we
time.
are.
That cool alcohol bringing you joy and happiness.
It's
Your-
maximum time.
Yeah.
Maximum Pilsner zone.
Hmm. Mind if I do?
Monkey ready to drink? Mm.
Monkey drink.
Yeah.
Monkey fall down. Monkey get up. Monkey does not have a problem.
Yeah, at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
So many accounts. So many
damn
emails.
accounts.
So, Danny, did you want me to apologize for
Yes.
Shirley
Yes.
Booth horse
Yes.
Triple Crown jokes? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought they were
because
funny.
Yeah, you said in the podcast that
She was ugly.
I was fine. Yes, I was fine with the jokes we were making, and then you said we're gonna have to apologize for this, and I was like, I'm not really sure, but you know what? We're gonna apologize. Half-hearted apology, and today I really mean it. It really is half-hearted.
Mhm.
Yeah. Not hoof-hearted.
No.
Mhm.
Hoof-hearted.
It's not like Shirley Booth's estate reached out and we're like, hey guys, one of our followers is the Shirley Booth estate, and we just completely ostracized us from their.
Lay off,
Damn
fellas.
it!
Lay off.
Come on, just give her a break. Right? She was a very talented woman. Sure, she was really fast, faster than a horse, but there's no need to be. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't way fast. She was competitive with a horse. Let's just,
Let's not exaggerate. Okay. She won a couple smaller races, but none of the big three. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So class it up, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Respect.
I'll be apologizing for Kangaroo Kidman as well. Those were also good bits.
No, it's just a follow-up. And it's only just because I saw her name pop up, and she was saying, she was asked if she would ever reprise a role, and she said she would. And I wanted you guys to guess what role she would reprise. And for those of you who missed last week's episode, make sure you download it and listen to it so you're caught up. Okay. I'll give you 2 seconds here. Okay, yeah. So you heard it was we're insinuating that Nicole Kidman might actually be a kangaroo and not a person.
Some of her roles, not all of her, but some of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Yeah. So this one, it's just her an article. An interview after the recent movie that's getting certain reviews because it's a woman's sexuality, embracing it. So I just wanted to hear from you guys. What do you think
what she would do again?
Yeah.
I would say the Doctor from Batman Forever.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go Dead Calm, the thriller with. She's like married to Sam Neill. I want to say in that one.
I think that's
It's good. It's a good movie.
Dead Calm 2, even calmer. Oh,
You see her naked from behind in Dead Calm.
Oh, okay.
That was as a child, as an adolescent youth. That was noteworthy.
Wow.
formative.
Formative. There was no tail obscuring that behind.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
So that was she was not a kangaroo in that movie.
No, at least in that
But
shot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of those are the roles she wants to redo.
Oh, come on. Clearly, those were the best answers.
When I was reading it, I also, in my head, I like half guess. I like immediately I thought of Eyes Wide Shut, even though I haven't seen it. Maybe it's Stanley Kubrick, maybe she wants to, I don't know, do something with that. But the answer is actually The Hours, where she plays a mother. I don't know if you've seen it. I have not seen it, but apparently she's hiding the children from darkness because they're photosensitive. But and the reason I bring this up is because, like, is that something a kangaroo would do? Like
hide her children from light?
Yes.
Let's think about it.
Yeah, okay.
You don't have to think very hard. Clearly, that's something a kangaroo would do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like in their pouch, there's not a light that's getting in.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Just
Yeah.
You got to think, though, inside, I don't know if you've ever, there's ever, surely someone's put a camera in a kangaroo pouch. Let's just speak.
It looks like a rumpus room. It's got like a video game system.
It's like a turtle
Mini
inside
fridge.
a shell. Yeah.
It's like, hey,
it's great.
cool.
Yeah.
That's not bad. No
Okay.
complaints.
A little humid, but stuff to do, beanbag chair. PS4. But you got to think, the inside, the skin, that the light probably does come in, and it's probably like that kind of reddish pink shining a flashlight through your cheek, inside that pouch. I'm just going to say it. It's probably kind of off-putting.
It's probably true.
To grow up as a tiny little larva that way, or whatever larva-looking thing.
Yeah, that crawls up the outside of the kangaroo mama and climbs inside the pouch. This little Vienna sausage. Have you seen this? You familiar?
It's been a while, but like there's a vague memory of being disgusted by it. How it began.
A vague memory of being disgusted.
Being absolutely disgusted. There it is.
Now I do have I have two similar have you seens.
Let's go.
One is morbidly depressing, and the other one is lighthearted and upbeat. So I'll start out with the one that's morbidly depressing.
Okay.
And there was a story, maybe a couple of years ago, not too long ago, about an orca who had a baby calf and it died, and it kept swimming around with the dead calf. It was a strange behavior. It was very sad. Like it would sort of like sometimes, but like it would nudge the calf and it wouldn't, it's dead. Yeah. And sometimes it would bite one of the fins to like keep it going with her, but eventually, you can only do that for so long, and it got lost into Puget Sound. Okay. As got swept up in the waves. But there was recent happier news over the summer where that orca had another child.
Hey.
And so people were celebrating until recently, where she was swimming again with another dead baby. The same thing again, swam with it as long as she could, and then the only reason I bring it up is like, what are the other orcas saying? Like questionable parenting skills.
Seriously.
Like, what are you doing wrong as an orca parent? Not to judge, but
right.
Yeah. I'm a different species.
Like I'll bring over a casserole this time too, but I'm not bringing over a third casserole.
I don't have children, but I thought I would open up to you two, since you do have baby orcas.
Baby orcas.
Yeah, I don't know if this is Munchausen by proxy syndrome. Kind of a thing. It is sad, and I feel guilty.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it maybe some kind of like desperate grab for attention?
I don't want to say it, but we gotta ask that question. We're just asking the questions.
It's terrible. Only
asking the questions.
So was it And what's the is that the upbeat story also?
No, no, that,
Oh, okay.
that- no,
I
no,
thought the second part was the upbeat part, and then it sort of circled back to the
no.
downbeat part. Okay.
It was
Yeah.
upbeat, and people were genuinely happy that, like, oh, she had another kid, and then
Mm.
yeah, it was just
Mm.
and right around I think after Christmas or this week or sometime that happened. But so the happy one is just kind of funny. It's just they a couple of years ago, maybe not too long ago, there was an orca that was swimming around with a salmon on its head, like a dead salmon, like wearing it like a hat.
Yeah.
And not like accidentally, it was definitely doing it on purpose. And it was just such a surreal, like it was definitely a playful thing. And so everyone was like amused by that, and there were stories about it. But it happened again with a different orca.
Okay.
And so they're wondering if it's like a game or something that they play with each other of swimming with
like,
a
funny hat,
like a huge,
Yeah.
salmon on its head.
Like orca bits,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's their lampshade. Is
Yeah.
the salmon.
Yeah.
Get a couple of orca beers in them, couple of orca drinks.
Yeah.
Put on a salmon hat.
Hey, look
Gary,
at
it's
Super
not
Mario
now.
Brothers.
We just
Yeah.
Martha lost another calf. Not get that salmon off your head.
I don't have a drinking problem. I drink.
I drink. I put a salmon on my head. I get up. No problem.
No problem.
We have to do an orcavention. You have been drinking too much. Huh?
What? What are you
What
talking? I mean,
are y'all doing here? I just thought I was going to come home and
yeah.
head out to the blowhole for some drinks. What are y'all doing here?
The local watering blowhole.
Gary, this is an intervention. This is an orca intervention.
What?
What? Oh.
So there are so we're not wearing salmon hats? No, Gary. We got it.
It'll be fine. It's like the old times, huh? Put on salmon
Yeah.
hats. Go back some salmon brow and
This is why Belinda left.
Yeah. Don't you say her name? Did you say her name? All right, Gary. Sorry.
All right, not to bring it up. No.
It's either me or the salmon hats. Come on, Gary.
that orca just got in a car and drove away.
Yeah, that's amazing. Underwater car. I don't know why the music always is Super Mario Brothers. I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And
Yeah,
he
so
launches a movie career. Hey, the guy with the salmon hat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, a
It's like
sequel. He's got two salmon hats.
Oh.
He's the trilogy.
The Jim Carrey of orcas. Or the
Trying
Groucho
to wear
Marx.
thin. It's wearing thin. It's wearing
Yeah,
thin. I'm
like
gonna
that.
say.
It's like Ace Ventura, pet. Okay, he's just there.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I'm sure there's a Jacques Cousteau bit in there back on. The orca wearing the salmon hat is worth noting because.
Yeah. A subtle humor amuses me, and Dive Master Philippe approached the orca.
As a Frenchman, like the Jerry Lewis, I appreciate the salmon hat on the orca. He's a funny.
It's a simple,
Humorous.
subtle gesture of humor. Beyond language, beyond culture.
I think he's drunk. He's drunk.
Mr.
I'm
Orca,
certain.
I don't know if your friends have had an intervention with you, but I am doing a documentary. We are all here.
So, orcas, they're filming a documentary here. They just want us to just swim around and behave normal. Okay, so no salmons on your heads, no swimming upside down, no, no walking against the wind, no orca bits, just
No mime.
natural.
Very little mime.
Little mime.
Yeah.
We're already black and white.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Don't do it.
Boy.
Son of a bitch.
I've got an opening pitch, everybody.
Nice.
Oh,
It's a brand new one. I know I originally pitched you all a different opening pitch. I have a brand new opening pitch.
What?
Cool.
All right. So the idea is it's a this actually, hey, maybe this is a 2025 thing. I know I have threatened, and through some emails we have threatened some other kind of content and whatnot. This is like those documentary, we're just going to follow people, just interesting people. We got 4 interesting people. We're just going to follow them for 90 minutes and see where they go. And it's that kind of a thing. And it's very normal humdrum people who live in the life. They've picked what it is they love about life, and we're just going to follow them as they live their life thing. And as an example, there would be somebody who's a doomsday prepper, but they're only prepping for a Mad Max doomsday. It's not like it's not a specific general survival kind of thing. It's just like, well, when the bombs fall or the money collapses or world without law, we're going to need baseball bats and football pads. Nails in them. Shouldn't you prepare? How about food? How about, gasoline? No. Shavers
I can
to
get
make
all the food I need with these spiky shoulder pads.
Yes. Who will refuse me? And another idea I had was a guy, and this one's a bit more thought out, but it's an accountant who decides he wants to be a stand-up. I'm gonna turn my life around. I'm gonna be a stand-up comedian. And in fact, I think this is something I was born to do because of my name. My name is Jeffrey Foxworth, and so Jeffrey Foxworth launches his stand-up career, and I got to bring my accounting along with my stand-up career. So I thought I would have some jokes, and I'm from the South. I'm from the Carolinas, and I just thought I'd try to bring some of that into my act as well. So here you go. I got a joke here. If your sister is also your wife, and you file jointly, you may have a tax deduction. If there is a car on blocks in your front yard, and you're willing to donate it to charity, you may have a tax deduction.
Oh yeah.
If your legal first name is actually 2 first names, Bobby Joe, Ricky Lee, Jim Bob, and you're willing to claim yourself as a dependent, you may have a tax deduction. I've got about 30 of these. Let me just say right now.
If you
go more.
If you live with your parents and they support you, you might be a dependent.
Yeah.
On your tax form.
On their taxes. They can claim you.
On their tax form. They can claim you.
If your truck has a CB radio antenna over 20 feet tall, and you have your amateur radio license, you may have a tax deduction. If you own an orange road crew vest and use it for business purposes, you may have a tax deduction.
He's extremely popular, like February, March, April. Like that's his peak time.
Well, then it just drops off.
I don't know.
Just down after the 15th, mid-April, give or take. Boom! I'm out.
Nothing. No one cares.
No, I try to book
our block party.
Yeah, can't get any international. Yeah, can't even get gigs in Canada, Toronto. Yeah, they won't even bring me in.
Completely different tax codes. It's really weird. And also the humor, I guess, is very different too. Different points of view. They don't even know what accountants are like up there.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to learn. I'll learn your tax codes and all of that.
If you have a priceless collection of Elvis paintings on velvet and they're insured and you kept the receipts for the monthly premiums, you may have a tax deduction.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Jeff Foxworth, is it?
Jeffrey Foxworth. Yep.
Jeffrey Foxworth.
Jeff Foxworth. Gotcha.
You own a double wide trailer and it's mortgaged, you may have a tax deduction.
Some of them just aren't even jokes.
Yeah.
If you don't file for taxes by April 15th, you need to file for an extension. Okay.
Okay.
That's free advice from me to you. Everybody.
Watch the #1 sitcom on CNBC.
Yeah. No accounting for taste. This guy.
If you live in your tow truck, you can get a home office exemption off your tax. Take
That's
rude Southern stereotype.
Yeah.
Turn it into a tax deduction. That's the bit. That's
Slap
the
into tax. Yeah. There we go.
that's the formula.
Mhm.
That's the formula. That's the formula. I'd
I
take
feel
whatever-
like we could revisit Jeffrey Foxworth, just to see what he's up to.
What he's up to. Little check-ins with Jeffrey Foxworth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. But we could also produce this kind of thing like a podcast and meet some other
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and kind of like
Mhm.
have them, talking about their thing. And I think it would be fun to have a crowd just eating up everything that Jeffrey Foxworth says. They love the guy. They love
Yeah,
the
this guy.
guy.
Can't get enough of that guy.
Wow, he's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like people know the punchlines already.
Yeah.
You may have a tax deduction.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh,
Mark
wow.
1 on your form. Yeah.
Yeah. If you have a boat in your yard that's not on a trailer, and that's just junk. I don't know. I think that might just be junk. You may want to get rid of that. It's probably
I'm workshopping some of it. There we go.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing specific in the tax code.
Yeah, he shows up
Lower-
for the stand-up set with the graph instead of a yellow notepad.
Yeah.
Like graph paper. Okay.
Yeah. Graph, yeah. Or a legal pad. He's got. Well, let me see here. There's an Excel spreadsheet of jokes here. IRA. People always come and ask about IRA. It's IRA. It's not a person. Ira Roth. That's not a person. Yeah.
Ira Roth, great guy. I'm not going to help you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a pair of overalls and one of the straps doesn't work and you repair it, and the other one then breaks, you may have a tax deduction.
Yeah.
If you take it way back to MPZ. If you have a bow and arrow with dynamite on it that you use to destroy, you.
Did you purchase an Acme Roadrunner killing kit only to have it backfire in your face? And you informed your insurance carrier? Yeah. You may have a tax. You may have a lawsuit.
You may have a class action lawsuit. That's a whole night of like class action lawsuits and tax deductions. So here at Madison Square Garden.
Well, I was saving up to get my paralegal license, but I think I'm going to take that money instead and go on the road and tour with my stand-up. I really think that that's where I should be going with my life. I understand paralegals a fine occupation. I can probably get a job, my brother in Chattanooga, but I really think I need to be on the road.
I've also got a fair amount of merchandise. I've already printed up some T-shirts.
Yeah.
With the,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If a beer to you is a case and you could be a cancer, you could be disease, Surgeon General warning.
I'm working stuff out tonight. It's
Not the beer they sell here. The beer here is great. Bottoms up, fellas.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. Hey, cheers.
just give me a couple of weeks. That thing's you're gonna be loving it. So you said it follows around like 4 people.
Well, you could be 3, it could be 4, but the idea is that or we could do different segments, and release them on the pod as a little audio documentary. Maybe
I do think
yeah,
This American Life, like when they do that radio lab, which is like overly, it's kind of like, I'm not sure if this warrants a full 45-minute sound designed
Jeffrey Foxworth.
Yeah, no. I think Jeffrey Foxworth does. Like some of the radio lab ones are like, I did a whole class on sharpening pencils. All right, that's cool.
That's a number 2. That's a 2.5.
Here's just a regular ballpoint pen.
Oh, that's a mess. That's a mess.
That's ink everywhere. Thanks for tuning in.
I think it's someone who's getting into like, I want to make cooking videos. There's so many cooking shows and challenges out there. I think I'm going to dive into that head first. And I think what's missing in the cooking video market are just simple things, small things, simple things. Grilled cheese sandwich, right? White bread, pasta, just pasta, right? Just the simple things,
Things that everyone can relate to.
Yeah,
Anyone
peanut
can
butter
do.
and jelly.
Mhm.
That's the hole in the market. You see, is the basics, cooking basics. What is a
What are you laying
fork?
around? Yeah. There.
What is a knife?
What,
What is a spoon?
can you use them interchangeably? Do you use them for different things? I don't know. I bet someone out there does. But,
Have you all figured out that you can sometimes cut soft food with the side of your fork? Does everybody? Maybe everyone
You
doesn't know
can.
that.
Mhm.
Do you cut
That's
things with the side? You do. You do. Okay, so you know that you can
yeah.
use the side of your fork. Okay,
You
maybe
you look at
everybody
me like
does.
I'm crazy. You look at me like I'm crazy, but you do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the
I saw you do it.
what you're running around.
You're
Really
still
weird.
looking at me like I'm crazy. I don't understand
Yeah.
why you
I don't
continue to
understand.
look at me like I'm crazy.
I saw you do it 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, you did it.
Mhm.
Stop
Thank you.
denying.
Thank you. Thank you for proving my point.
We got our Doomsday Prepper who is just ready for Mad Max Doomsday. You know, again,
Mhm.
some fun,
Yeah.
interesting, quirky people, and that's the opening pitch.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
You have been pitched.
Little
Right.
this and that.
Oh, oh, it's another bit, another real fast bit before we get on to this and that.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's also those like realty shows, like House Hunters and things.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And you know, another guy who's like, I just want to get, because you know they're all fake, right? You know they're all fake. That's just it. Those things aren't. They already bought the house. So when you see them, they already know which house you're going to buy. So I think let's just lean into that. Let's just sell people houses they've already owned for 20, 30 years. And just have them look at other houses that are, you know,
Mhm.
and so one house is like full of furniture and pictures of the people, you know, but like, imagine you lived here.
Okay.
Hmm.
I can sort of see that. We'll have to talk.
Yeah. All right. Now, let's have some decision time.
Mhm.
We've seen 3 houses. You're going to discuss the pros and cons of each one. One of them has our stuff in it. Shh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Mhm. Don't say that for God's sake.
That
That's
ruins
the only
the
note I have.
illusion.
Yeah. Yes. That's it. Put the real back in realty. What we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe we play you know, that Pina Colada song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, the Pina Colada song. We'll play that in the background.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People will pick up on it and what it's about and how it relates to this.
Imagine having your coffee here every morning. I don't have to think that hard.
Like you're doing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Put that down. All these clothes are my size. Get out of the closet, you son of a.
Huh.
Killing me.
This place comes with kids,
Huh.
and they look like me. Huh.
You've always wanted kids, honey. I have.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a plus.
Mm-hmm. I like a house that comes with kids. That's pretty funny. We're just like, all right, hey, and these kids, oh, I don't
Oh, yeah.
love that one's haircut. But
Yeah.
They are very young.
mhm.
They all know medical issues, developmental issues, but they are young. So just think about that when you purchase the house. That does come with rather young children. I do have a house with some older children. One kid's in high school, but he's been in and out of trouble with the police. So that might be, you won't have him very long. He'll be,
we're gonna keep looking. We're gonna keep looking. I think.
fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We got one. He's in his 30s. He does do his own laundry. So there's that plus. But in and out of jobs, inconsistent with the rent.
Failure to launch. What we call this guy? He's a nice enough kid, but just
Yeah, just
no grit.
no,
get up and
no
go.
luck with the ladies. Just one strikeout after the next.
Runs the AC real cold. Just FYI.
Could stand to shower a little more frequently.
Let's keep looking. Actually, as I'm saying it out loud, a lot of these. This is a lot of a con column. Not from a pro. A lot of con column.
Yeah, it's been nothing but cons.
Now that I think about it.
Speaking of cons, This house comes with an ex-con. No
Mhm.
longer a con. Can't put that in the con list.
Mhm.
She was in jail for murder, but it was downgraded
She's
to misdemeanor child endangerment
yeah.
Mm.
Jesus.
due to a
I,
technicality.
She said she was sorry for the
and
murder.
she'll say she's sorry now
Yeah.
if prompted.
She
After a
forgot to
few
lock
beers.
the door in the back seat when she drove into the lake, so the theory was her kids would have been able to swim out.
Wow.
She didn't lock the door in the back seat. That's horrible. Why would I suggest that?
I no, it's
I don't know.
hard pass. No, thank you.
Yes.
Consider cutting that if the episode runs long. If it doesn't run long, I'll leave it.
You'll leave in that bit of darkness.
Mm.
This and that.
This and that, everybody.
Let's do it. This and that.
So here we go. We get right this ship, get this plane back to level. Random movie, two random movies thrown together. See what their baby is. Movie number 1, Harry Potter.
Okay.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Mm.
Movie number 2, Karate Kid.
Oh, I like it. A
Ooh.
little Goblet of Fire, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The Wizard,
Mhm.
the Tri-Wizard tournament.
Well, it's yeah. I think Hogwarts is all about kung fu.
Yeah.
Mhm. Sort of like a magical, mystical Shaolin.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Mhm.
Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or the
I feel
Iron
like
Fist.
like a magical kung fu tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
there
be
we go.
great.
And this
Love
this
it.
kid gets what?
Mm.
I'm a martial artist. Yes, your parents
Mhm.
died in a terrible martial arts accident. And
What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
he had a car wreck on the way home from a tournament.
On the tournament. Oh no. Anyways, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
how'd they do?
Yeah.
Your mother placed. Your father
Yeah.
didn't do so great.
Yeah. Out of the second round.
The leg got
Yeah.
swept. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Uh,
He got a little confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was an upset.
Mm.
But you're
But back to you. Sorry.
Yeah.
But enough about them. Back to you.
So you're going to karate college. It's going to be awesome. You're going to live there for 7 years. A lot of waxing on and off.
7 years of karate college. Like, what about that? Seems like a lot of karate college. Oh, it's a lot. Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's a
yeah,
ton.
it's definitely too
We'll be
much.
separated
maybe.
into 4 different schools. We got the
Mhm.
karate school, the kung fu school, the judo school, and then the what would be the unfair, the ninja school.
Yeah, the ninja. Those guys are.
Oh.
Watch out for those guys. Are
Sneaky.
sneaky snake like
Yeah.
ninjas.
But they're not snakes. They're not
Okay.
snakes. I just been very
Those
clear.
ninjas
This
be
is not
Slytherin.
legally. They're not in any way snakes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're not
Nope,
slithering. Slithering.
No.
Slithering. Slithering.
Ring. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ing.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
I like
Dumbledore's Miyagi. You know, I mean, kind of.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And Snape's like, he's like just the bad trainer,
Mm-hmm.
not good, yells at people, insults
Mhm.
them.
Yeah.
You
Cobra
can show something
Kai.
like the killing
Yeah.
strike. You have to do that. Never
Mm.
use that in the thing.
Never use that in my room,
Mhm.
in my dojo again.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
What are you doing in here?
Use open hand technique only.
Just what
I'd
I
see
heard
that.
say. Slap. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mm.
Any number of bird kicks, not just cranes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We're here for 6
Yeah.
years. We got the whole avian horde of
Mm-hmm.
bird kicks.
Mm-hmm. Eagle fist. Things that don't make any sense. E.
Yeah.
What?
Egret's revenge. Like,
Mhm.
what?
Strike. I don't understand what that is.
I
Yikes.
know.
Yeah. The seagull maneuver. What's that? When I reach over and steal your French fries. Hey, cut it out!
Yank! Hey, stop! It's lunchtime.
Don't do this.
Falcon kick. You know.
Yeah.
Caca, caca.
Yeah. You've been kicked in the cacao. Oh, no. I hate this guy.
I'm dropping out of karate school. This is so annoying.
And that's how it is. Like, the hell with karate school. I don't have time for this.
Yeah. I'll buy a gun.
Nonsense.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm.
Good.
We have time for one more, a quick one here. I think we can do
Yeah.
a quick one here. Oh, Ocean's 11 came up. We've done that about a
Yeah.
zillion times.
So many heists.
The King's Speech,
Okay.
all right, meets The Shining.
Oh God.
Mm.
Nothing's coming to mind right away.
Well,
Right,
isn't in The Shining, Danny like had trouble speaking? I mean,
Well, he has an inside voice. He has an inner.
Yeah.
He has Tony lives in his mouth.
Yeah.
Little voice. Mrs. Torrance. Daddy's not here, Mrs. Torrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
maybe
no. Danny is not here, Mrs.
Here.
Torrance.
Yes.
more clearly.
Enunciate your words, please. See that you do.
Your inner voice has horrible diction.
Scatman Carruthers. I understand it just fine. Take it easy.
I think his diction's great.
Yeah.
I love his diction.
You don't even have to talk for me to hear him. Scatman.
Scatman
call you
Carruthers,
that?
come on. That don't know. Come on. Son of a bitch. That's exactly what.
I knew you'd say that.
Scatman isn't here right now, so they best have the beep. God, I hate calling this guy. Hey, Scatman,
Just the
we're
worst.
waiting for you on set, my man. You know.
Guys brought me
Yes.
for one reason only.
After me, repeat after me. Red. No, red rum. Red rum. I would like a glass of red rum with my mofongo. Repeat after me. I like a glass of red
He's like-
rum.
No.
And then the dad, how's the boy's diction's lesson going? Getting better? Oh, yes, Mr. Torrance, he's doing good. I'm going to be in the hotel bar if anyone needs me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get him ready for that school play.
See that you do, everyone. Every needs would see that you do. See that you do. Okay.
Right.
My whole point. Yep.
All elocution practice and no play makes Danny a dull boy. Yeah, Danny is the killer this time. What?
Yeah. Ooh.
The twist.
Ooh,
Driven
yeah.
crazy by that damn elocutionist. The elocutioner.
That no one else can see. But I listen to them every day. We're alone in this hotel. What are you talking about? Hey, that's not bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. I can see dead speech teachers.
Oh, excellent. I love that. That's
Oh my
what
God,
I
you are
want.
crushing
Clarity
it.
in us. Speak more that way.
Why are you talking? I just want my old Danny back. Daniel. I want my old Daniel back.
Hey!
What's got into you, my son?
I'm going to stab you now. I'm going to stab you now.
Better.
Ah!